Okay, this is your homework. Okay, the first problem is describe the following graph. Pick from the following vocabulary words to help. So pick from the following vocabulary word to help you describe the graph. So discrete, continuous, linear, nonlinear, increasing, decreasing, or both, or neither, increasing or decreasing. Okay, so the first one is pick from, is it discrete or continuous? The first one is discrete because they're dotted. Linear or nonlinear? Linear. Nonlinear because it's not a line. Increasing, decreasing, or both increasing, or both or neither. It's neither. Increasing or decreasing. Okay. The last one here, we can write our name here, Wilcox. It is continuous. Nonlinear. Increasing, decreasing. Is it? It's increasing. And that's it. This one here. Oh, let's just cross this out. Let's just make this radical n to the 5th. Make this radical m to the 7th. That's what I did in one class. 2 of my classes, I think. Or forget this altogether. I will, okay. For those of you in period 3, I think 2, period 2, I forgot to explain this. Okay, so here basically you got 5 ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This here you got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Each pair up. 1, 2. N squared. Square root of n that's left inside one of them. Okay. Here you have 1, 2, 3 pairs. 1, 2, 3. So m to the 3rd. I draw this radical sign that's still here. And then the m that's still inside. M. That's your answer. Okay, making sense of the graph. Alrighty. Analyze the graph between, this is for A, B, and C. Analyze the graph between 0 and 2 hours. Okay, so we're only looking at this portion of the graph. How far was Greg from home? How far home was Greg after driving 2 hours? After 2 hours, he's right here. He is 120 miles. 120 miles away from home. How fast did Greg drive during this time? Fast is the rate of change. So he went from 0 hours to 2 hours. Okay, at 0 hours, he drove 0 miles right here. At 2 hours, he drove 120 miles. So that gives me negative 120 over negative 2, which is a positive 60 over 1 mile. So Greg is going 60 miles per hour. 60 miles in 1 hour. Describe the graph. It's linear and increasing. Right there, the graph shown represents Greg's distance from home after driving for X hours. Analyze the graph between 2 and 2.5 hours. Okay, how far did Greg travel from 2 to 2.5 hours? Okay, 2 to 2.5, so right here. Let's see. How far did Greg travel between that hour? 0. He didn't go anywhere. 0 miles. How fast did he travel during this time? 0. Because he's not driving. Because, oh my gosh, because he is not driving. He stopped. Describe the shape of the graph between 2.5 hours. The shape of it, it's a horizontal graph. The graph is horizontal. Number 3. Analyze the graph from 2.5 hours to 4.5 hours. Okay. 2.5 to 4.5. So this graph, that's what we're looking at. How far from home was Greg after traveling 4.5 hours? 180 miles. How fast? So we're finding speed. Speed is the rate of change, okay, during this time. So he went from 2.5 to 4.5 hours, okay. Let's see, at 2.5, he's right here. So he's at 120. At 4.5, he's up here. $180. 4.5, 180. Subtract, that's a -60 over -2. So how fast? He was going at 30 miles per hour. Greg was driving. Sorry, I'm so tired. Greg was driving 30, because divide that, you get 30 miles per hour in 1 hour. 4.5 to 5.5, okay. That's this little graph right here. Analyze that graph. How far to travel? 0 miles. How fast did he travel during this time? Is it going 0 miles per hour? because he stopped at McDonald's for a hamburger. Because he stopped at McDonald's. You can write wherever he stopped. Oops. How far from home is Greg after 5.5 hours? So how far is he from home? 180. Analyze between 5.5 to 8 hours. Ooh, right here. Greg is driving home because it's going down. How far was Greg? I'm just too tired, guys. Analyze the graph. How far was Greg from home after driving 8 hours? Well, let's see. He's getting closer to home. He is 130 miles. Describe that graph. Okay, explain why the graph would be going in this direction. Describe the graph. The graph is linear in that section. Linear, decreasing. Decreasing because he's going home. Because he's returning home. Okay, I'm so tired. I'm sure I've made many mistakes. Okay, but that's it. And we did the green sheet at the other one at school. My gosh.